everyone. I'm Carrie Chikay, VP of Marketing with Sensage, and I'm here today with Joe Gottlieb, President and CEO of Sensage, for another 5 Minutes with Joe. And today we're going to be talking about a hot topic. There were a couple of big acquisitions in the security information and event management space last week, and so we'll recap those and talk a little bit about what that means to our customers, to our partners, to us, and the market at large. So who got bought and why?
Well, you see two players, IBM and McAfee, each stepping up and buying into the SIEM space. In the case of IBM, it's a repeat. They have assets in the Tivoli Access group. There are better technologies in the Access Manager side, so this is, I think, is a nice refresh of the SIEM capabilities that they had, which were getting a bit tired and old. In the case of McAfee, it's the first time in. They've been looking at this for a while, so they finally do get into the SIEM space, and really with an interest to start to participate in a sector where they've found it strategic to begin to add to their security management play, which they've had for quite some time. I think the real driver is a resurgence in SIEM. I mean, this is good for the overall marketplace, the fact that large players are getting involved. It's less and less, I think, a niche play. It's more and more of a strategic and capstone play for any security, enforcement and management infrastructure type solution set. The question will continue to become, can they maintain a best-of-breed capability in the sector while rolling this capability into their other portfolios and architectures? That's always an open question when you see one of these things. And I also think the motivation is not just strategic. They want to make money. They want to participate in the sector in as big a way as they can. I think given that, the properties they wound up with are the types of properties that are probably good candidates to help them drive volume in the mainstream part of the market with some relatively new technology, I think, relative to the ArcSight to the world, or RSA's the world, etc. I think what they didn't get is a capability to really scale, which is not something we see either of these vendors being able to do. And so the market that we focused on continues to be different and really requires this very, very high-end, scalability of data digestion, data filtering, sophisticated analytics, and the like. And so we continue to focus on that. Just not exactly the thing that these guys were looking for in terms of sort of mainstream market refresh, which is, I think, what they bought for, and I think they bought well, based upon that criterion.
And do you think we're going to see them, just as we do with ArcSight, in opportunities where we're sitting side by side at a customer site, doing great things together? I
think that may continue to be a trend, right? So we have seen that a lot with ArcSight, even pre-HP, but more and more as time goes on, post-HP acquisition. We see ArcSight as being a very established real-time console, not strong in the log management, certainly not scalable log management side. We continue to sort of complement their weakness there, and we wind up sitting with them side by side in a lot of deployments. I think we could see the same in some of these cases with Q1 and with Nitro. A little less Nitro, they're just less established. Q1 we definitely see in the network-centric, real-time monitoring arena, and I think we'll continue to see more scenarios where we complement them, because both these players just lack that high-end scalability factor. But overall, it's good for the market. It's fresh for the market. It shows, I think, the strategic value of the sector and of the prospects for growth.
And I think we continue to be open. And
that's right. I mean, so I think good point. So the implication for Sensage is we continue to be now maybe the biggest, most interesting pure play in the sector, certainly the most open play in the sector, so we continue to focus on that strength and leverage the fact that we can take in any source, handle the volume from any sources that might be pulled together in a portfolio, and then drill that sophisticated filtering either in our console or in a BI tool of the choice of our end customer. So future of analytics evolving there, that continues to be our focus, and nice to see more players getting involved, which is always good for a healthy sector.
Great. Well, I think that was a nice capture of that story, and we'll be back again with another 5 Minutes with Joe. Thank you.